Should you be worried about the stitching on the bottom of your boot sole wearing down? Short answer, no, you shouldn't be worried about the stitching on the bottom of your boot soles wearing down because boot makers use a special type of thread that is basically a bunch of different threads wound together and then waxed. So what happens is when they stitch it down through the outsole, it's basically the end of the loop is there, but there are still two fibers that attach the midsole and the outsole. That basically that thread stays inside that part because it is waxed. And so essentially, even if the outside, the bottom loop wears down, there's still that piece of thread in there. In addition to that thread that basically stays in place and is locked in place, you also have a really high performing, powerful cement or glue that attaches the outsole to the midsole. Now you'll notice some brands do a channeled outsole, which is basically they cut a little channel into the outsole of their boots, and that's where the stitching goes. A channeled outsole is a nice feature to have because it's going to make sure that thread lasts longer, but even if that thread's completely worn out and you don't see any thread on the bottom of your boot at all, it doesn't mean the midsole and the outsole are going to become separated.